a newly printed budget that balances hopefully. And all we need to do is, I made the changes that we discussed, which were not very many. Where's the sheet? Right here, okay. Basically, the only changes were increasing, adding in the amount for the raises for everybody, adding that in to due from fund balance. And then increasing that a little, since we have been talking about more roofs that probably are going to need to be replaced. Not you, I hope. It's good, right? Hallelujah. But we have some that are already in progress, but it looks like they may not be done by the end of September. So increase that a little bit. Now, the increase in the fund balance that we are spending that is in this budget, hopefully we could get the roof on the DA's office done and paid out of this budget. If so, then we won't be spending that money next time. But it's allocated in there separately so that you know. And that's, on the second page is the total, is the amount on 370, 993 due from fund balance. And that figure is the payroll increase, and then if you look at 670, which is, let me tell you what page here, just a minute. 660, it's page 42 at the bottom. We have our regular contingency, and then we have the special contingency and the capital outlay amount, which may or may not be spent, just depending on, you know, for courthouse restoration and for any other major things. But we put those in a special contingency so that we don't just spend it for normal operating funds. Those were, I guess, the main changes that we made that we had talked about.
Which one do we not use for normal operating?
On page 42.
Gotcha.
42 at the bottom.
I mean,
One of them is capital outlay, and then that special is depending if something else pops up that is a major
there's
expenditure.
500,000 in special.
Right.
Yes.
And do we know how much money we had left over that we put
You
in the
will have
budget?
to ask Karen that because they have invoices that haven't been paid and all types of things.
No, not this year, last year. How much we rolled over into the last year, but
I'll go look at the financial stuff, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Karen can give you that. Just ask her also. Or I'll find my audit amount. It tells you how much was carried over. But there is some. Which, a lot of times, when something is not spent, it probably is something that is in these special funds, and they're not spent because we didn't do whatever project that we had thought about doing. If you look at special right there, contingency, we budgeted 500, and you look at the next column is what we budgeted for this year, and that we haven't spent that yet. So there is some money that was not spent in this year's. Now, as far as the year before, I don't know
Okay.
about that. So to, we're gonna, as I said, we're gonna have to move over to the other courtroom over here to do the interviews. If you want to, we can then, just after we do the interviews, we can go through this some more. Or you can take this with you and see if you have any questions.
Okay.
And it's still not, it's still just a draft, just a draft. And any of you that want to look at yours, this is available. I want to talk to you about one. I was going to tell the sheriff, but we got off on a different little subject. All right. Let's move to item number 9, which is executive session. Sheet in here. It is what time?
10:29.
10:29. Do you have any questions for right now? After we get through, we'll go in and look those figures up for you.
I just have one comment, so that I think hopefully everybody knows, the racetrack out there, the snout track is no longer in existence. As far as I understand.
Yes. Thank you. Thank y'all for your work.
I'll take credit, but that's that man up there, so I appreciate it.
I don't want to be the only one, because, you know, when they come gunning, I don't want to be the only one in line.
Oh, yeah, you believe it.
Yeah, I saw something on Facebook the other day, that you were responsible. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Don't get it wound up.
Yeah, it'll be on the YouTube, what's that, whatever that bunch was, I forget what.
You just often put Brian in the picture. I think that's good. I mean, it is what it is, but
Well,
it's good for the community.
that is what we're here for, is to work for our citizens.
Well, it's ticking time bomb, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I'm not outside looking in, something bad is gonna come. No good is gonna come from it with that element.
Not for the county, no.
And the neighbors, they just, you know, they didn't need to be confronting those people, they didn't need to be, you know, they don't know what that could come out of that.
You know, that takes a lot of resources from our county that are having to work those spots.
It's just
Yeah.
just took a community effort, you know. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody helping.
Great. All right, well, we talked on, so we're going to go back and we're going to say we are now going into the executive session. And what time is it?